Good morning, everybody. It's 7:21, Cannonball Day 6, and it is really starting to feel like Groundhog Day now. Thank you to whoever found the glove I dropped in the parking lot and for putting it up on that pedestal. I did search around for it, but then I saw it right as I was about to give up and wear my winter gloves, which would not be great for today, I don't think, because today's going to be warm. I'm trying to remember the best way out of here. Today's ride is actually going to be a bunch of roads that I've done before. Santa Fe, taking the turquoise trail through Madrid, Madrid to the backside of Sandia behind Albuquerque, and then down behind the Manzano Range through towns like Mountain Air, and then I think at Corazoso we turn off. So it'll be, I don't know how many miles that is, at least 100 that are familiar territory. I'm going to top up the gas because I was too tired to get it done last night. I did all my crap and I just barely got done at midnight, and my eyes were just cracking shut. I had my alarm set this morning for 5:30. I couldn't make it. I hit the snooze and fell back asleep, like hard dreaming sleep every time. So anyway, yet another late start, and I think today's, I don't know what today is. One of these days it's 5:50. I can't remember if it's today or day 7. I think it's today. But then, yeah, like I said, after Corazoso, we head east. We go through Roswell, then we head south to Carlsbad, and then we go southeast to Pecos, which I understand from Mike, who's a local there, that road's going to be horrible. It's going to be just riding. It's going to be crosswinds and 18-wheeler oil trucks or whatever. So it's going to be a grind, but I know that this first section is a really pretty ride. Once we get past Corazoso and heading toward Roswell, I think it's going to be desert for basically until halfway through tomorrow. I did take a look at the scores last night for the first time. Not that it's terribly important to me. I still have 0 points for day 2, but I think that's just a clerical issue that they're working on because other people I think also have that. And then I did get bonked for a bad photo for one of the checkpoints, but I'm gonna go talk to him about it, because I believe it said take a picture of the drive-through coffee shop or its sign, like the building or the sign, and I have a photo of the building and the sign. So I don't know if that's the problem. I have too much. I'll go talk to him tonight, but that's not going to really make a huge difference. But the thing that's surprising me is, although I have stopped a couple times and whatnot, like I'm like in 180th place or something, and I don't quite, even in the class I'm like in 77th place or something, and I'm not real sure why that is. Anyway, but day 3, I think it is. I remember that being a good day. I don't recall having a bunch of calamity happening, but yet I have like half points of what I would expect to have, so I don't know what's going on there. I'll go look and see. I think I actually missed checkpoint 1, so that section should be off, or maybe the way it works is that because I missed 1, then the rest of the day's timing is all divided by that extra time, if you know what I'm saying. All right, let's go check in. All right, I'm checked in. Let's head south. My new friend Garrett from Scooter 911. He's doing well. He's on my twin bike. He's on a 2010 GTS Super 300. I think he was in 3rd place in the class, so he's rocking it. I'm trying to hook up with him to do some riding and some hanging out together. So we did ride a little bit together, and I feel like we're pretty matched up, definitely machine-wise. All right, I've gone 1 mile since the first checkpoint, and my GoPro froze up and my phone died. So I'm trying to figure this out. A dead phone will not be a good thing today. All right, so this is Highway 14, the Turquoise Trail. All right, well, we're at Madrid already. I didn't realize it was this close. This is a little town, I think, in motorcycle circles, most famous for being the location where parts of the Sylvester Stallone movie Wild Hogs was filmed. In fact, there's like it's like Roadhouse bar right here that's like where I think scenes were shot. Right here, Mine Shaft. All right, I'm gonna stop and figure out what's going on with this phone because it's not charging, and I think the battery's dead. So I got to sort this out. I need that phone. My USB socket has a surge protector that had tripped. Okay. Goodbye, Madrid. Goodbye, Wild Hogs. The thing about that movie, I haven't seen it, but it was like, I think it was made in like peak Harley Fat Boy Boomer craze. While we are stuck here in the construction zone, so the mountain to the right is, or now straight ahead, is Sandia, and new traffic circle, and I've hiked up the south side, the south slope they call it, I think, and camped once with my brother-in-law, and then we hiked back down the other side down into Albuquerque back to his house. That was 30 years ago. No, wait, that was 40 years ago. Holy shit. We're at I-40, so this is the important. I remember there's a trick here. Which way do you go? Okay. Old Highway 66, right. So back north, the way we came was I rode that on the TAT on the haunted trail on the way to the tap. And up here going south, I've ridden on the Royal Enfield when I was on my way to meet Steve for the Continental Divide. So this is like my starting point for a couple of trips already. And I seem to recall eating a Subway sandwich right here at that Subway. Alright, I'm going. So we just rode old Highway 66 for like 1/8 of a mile. And look at this dog.